Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Sean and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to smash that like button and to subscribe to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to My Teacher Got Me Pregnant. This is an animated video as you guys can see and it looks crazy. So let's get on with it. Let's see what's up.
Hello everyone, I'm Alan, a pediatrician, 35 years old. Today, I had an infant patient and the baby's mother, who is a 15-year-old student. The image of a little girl holding a scared child in a hospital, this reminded me about my childhood nearly 20 years ago. When I was a student, I was pregnant, and the one who got me pregnant was my math teacher.
Ooh, the math teacher, something gotta be going on there. Must be she needed marks or something.
It wasn't right, but the emotion that came over me was so unexpected, accidentally causing my mind to not overwhelm my heart. I was born and raised in a poor rural area in Delta. When I was 5 years old, my single mother died of severe asthma. Since then, I have lived with my grandmother. Our family has
So this is going extremely quick. So she's a nurse. She had teenage pregnancy by her maths teacher. Her mother died. She lives with her granny in this. Why does this look so shabby? Like, okay, like why?
With my grandmother, our family had no other income without social assistance from the government. So even though I wanted to go to school, I didn't finish high school and dropped out to pick up scraps to help my grandmother have more money to save for life. Like me, most
Girl, you could have went and got a job at McDonald's. Anyway, you decide to pick up trash.
had to help their parents. So when it's time to go to school, they forget to go there. I had been absent from school for more than 1 year. There were new teachers in the school. It was a math teacher named Alex. I knew him because when he first came to school, he did not hesitate to put effort and time to go to every family to learn about the situation and encourage his students who left school to go back to school, including me. When I first met him, he came to look for me and my grandmother. At that time, we were picking up scraps at a landfill near the house. He also helped us and did not forget to encourage me to go to school. With all that sincerity, my grandmother and I respected the teacher. I also agreed with him that I would return to school. Going to school was my desire, but it was only when I met my teacher, Alex, that I was motivated to do that. Every day in class, I felt that Alex not only imparts the best knowledge to us, but also arouses passion, creates fun, and promotes learning. And from then on,
I don't think the only thing that he arouses is passion. What is this? Like, what is going on? Guys, have you guys ever had a crush on a teacher? Because me personally, I have never.
my feelings for Alex were extremely special. I felt that my teacher was fun.
Wait, hold up. Feelings for your maths teacher. I hated my maths teacher.
Enthusiastic and polite. For some reason, my heart kept beating violently whenever I stood near him. Although I knew he was married, even after over a year had passed, I still cherished a strange feeling inside. Thought about him every day, even daydreaming and thinking about him. He was the motivation for me to study better, so he paid more attention to me. I was a young girl who never knew what love was, so in the eyes of others in the real world, I was naive. To meet the teacher more, I did not hesitate to take all.
I'm young. I'm still in school. I know a whole lot of people that are still in school. You don't find us roaming around dating teachers. Okay, yes, it's a real thing. It actually happens. But like, you're young, you're naive, everything. But like, you cannot be so dumb to date a teacher. Okay, yes, if you need the marks. But like, don't get pregnant, dude. And like, just like play along, but like stay away.
All the reasons to go to his home. Once, I borrowed a book. Another time, I asked him to help me with the results of an advanced math problem. And I also found out that on the weekend,
This is giving stalker vibes. She's stalking this dude.
Rose, his wife, went out again, so she was not at home. So, on a Saturday, I went to Alex's home again and asked him how to do the homework. Only me and him were home. Alex sat very close to me and carefully instructed me how to do my homework, little by little. The first time I sat alone with him, needless to say, how worried I was. My heart was beating wildly. My body was hot. I felt quite distracted and just wanted to get closer to him. So close that we could feel each other's breath. I didn't know that since
Oh
then.
my god, this is taking a dark turn, guys. Yo.
Alex also had feelings for me. His eyes looked at me more affectionately than before. In the following days, I showed up at Alex's house more, cared about him, asked questions, encouraged and shared everything with him while Miss Rose was away. Then it happened. I and my teacher fell in love with each other. At that time, I was living in conflict. One side was the feeling of sweet happiness. The other side was the feeling of guilt, as if I had done something seriously wrong. Over 1,000 times I've struggled with myself that I want to stop, but my mind could not overwhelm my heart. So we found each other again, passionately and madly in love. Alex said that he and his wife were unhappy, and they might soon get divorced. He also promised to divorce his wife, and he would marry me when I graduated.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal because he's like probably like 20 something or like in his 30s and she's like a teenager. This is illegal. This like I'm sure this is 100% illegal.
I believed that Alex also loved me. 2 months later, Miss Rose also discovered my secret affair with Alex. Miss Rose asked me to come to her house to talk, but no, bad things happened. As soon as I got to the gate, Miss Rose ran out and pulled me inside the house. At this moment, I frantically stumbled, but she still pulled me away. Alex knew that, but when I turned to look for help, he completely kept silent and turned away. Miss Rose took me to her separate bedroom. She hit me on my
Took my mans. She like took my mans, my math mans. Now I can't do my math because my mans is gone.
body, my legs, my arms, and constantly scolded me for seducing her husband. I cried in pain and begged her to stop, but she did not. She pulled out her phone to take a picture. After a while, I was released. Miss Rose threatened me not to tell anyone. I returned home. My hands and feet were bruised.
Not to tell anyone, she took a video. What's she going to do? Because like
I was extremely
this looked like a
confused, but
Facebook
when my mother asked,
waifu.
I could only lie and say that I had fallen. A few days later, I caught sight of Alex and Mrs. Rose happily laughing.
Oh no, I have a big bruise on my eye. My eye is black. It can't open. I just fell. I fell. That's why my eye is like this.
Hand in hand, attending church services. I was too naive to believe in true love. Like a trapped wild animal, I roared, writhing with extreme pain, both physically and mentally. I thought in my heart I was wrong. A few weeks later, I felt my body was very unstable. I was tired and also missed the red light again. Over the next few months, my belly became bigger. At that time, I had no doubt I was pregnant. The feeling at that time was extremely worrying.
Pregnant. She is pregnant. Pregante.
I didn't know what to do. Should I tell Alex? Anyway, I wanted to give birth to this child because that's the result of my love for him. I planned to be a single mother, raise and take care of the child.
So this guy literally watched his wife beat his girlfriend, and she's still in love with him. Like, girl, what's going on? He's your maths teacher. You're supposed to hate your maths teacher.
So that it would become a source of joy and happiness in my boring life with my grandmother later. After many days of thinking, I still decided my boring
Why does the grandmother look like she's already dead? Like, this is zombie vibes. Like, She needs some skincare routine because this is not giving.
Life with my grandmother later. After many days of thinking, I still decided to call to talk to him. I need to inform Mr. Alex so he could know and be with me and suffer the consequences. But the person answering the phone was Miss Rose. I still focused my courage to tell her the story. Contrary to what I had imagined, after hearing this, she was very calm and told me, "Destroying a small living being is an inhumane thing. No one expects that to happen. But in this case, I was forced to do so, because my future is still very long ahead." At that time, I believed in Miss Rose's words, because I was also at fault. So I chose not to keep the baby. Miss Rose took me to the hospital. After checking in and talking to the doctor,
Even the doctor looks like he's dead. Like, yo.
he went out. I sat alone, waiting for my turn among the countless gazes of everyone. I was so scared, ashamed, and lonely. Then, all that happened after that was the biggest shock of my life. The painful memories I have almost forgotten. Love was lost. My son also lost, leaving only me with all the pain and shame. I still decided to abandon everything and study hard to take the university entrance exam. I had to quickly regain my mental stability, see what just happened as a nightmare, and forget about it. I have struggled to make ends meet by paying for my college education thanks to scholarships and extra earnings. Graduated from university, I went to work in Greenville, one of Delta's big cities.
Did she say uterus to the fetus or what did she do? Like, did she get rid of the child?
And I've been single since then. In my mind, I feel sorry that I could not hold the baby that day. For that reason,
Oh, she did. And now she became a
pediatrician with a desire
pediatrician. Excuse me. Get
to
pregnant
treat
by
and
men's
save more
teacher here.
babies. You see,
Suka.
anyone can make a mistake. We must recognize and fix it. Don't you guys agree?
So anyone can make a mistake, guys. If you get pregnant, it was by the wind. It was by nobody. It was by the wind. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.